morning, guys. Today is March 21st and it is 9:03 p.m. We are going to start with our weekly meeting, our weekly video conference, in which we are going to talk about the use of the expression used to, which is used in order to talk about the past habits or past actions that you used to do in the past, but you don't do anymore in the present time. As always, my invitation is to attend these video conferences because they are a proper tool for you to improve and to understand all of the grammar topics you are studying in the platform. So let's start by sharing the presentation I have for you tonight. So as I already said, we are going to talk about the use of the expression used to. And this is an expression that is common in order to talk about the past actions. Let's take a look to the pictures I'm going to show you, and let's try to decide what do they three have in common. Let's observe. The first one says, I am 89 years old. I used to do a lot of sports, but I don't do any now. The most important thing for me is to feel good about life and love every day. I will be 85 on my next birthday. The thing that keeps me young is dancing. I didn't used to do any physical exercise, but now I dance every day. And finally, the third person, I can't believe it, but I am 87. I used to smoke, but I gave up when I was 55. I don't do much exercise, but I like to keep my brain active. I love chess. What do they have in common? So all of them are talking about something that happened regularly or went on for a time in the past, but that they don't do now or they no longer do. Remember that the use of the expression used to is in order to talk about past habits or activities that we used to do in the past. Yes, let's observe the pictures or remember the expressions with the use of the expression used to. In picture one, you have I used to do a lot of sport. I used to do. Notice the way they use the grammar. But don't do any now. Second one, I didn't used to do any physical exercise, but now I dance every day. And finally, I used to smoke, but I gave up when I was 55. So when you say I gave up, it's because you finish, you stop, you quit doing that activity. Okay, so taking into account those exercises, let's observe some uses of the expression used to. When I was a child, here we have other examples. I used to go to the seaside every summer. Let's see what you have over here. So when using the expression used to, notice that we need to use the expression used to plus the verb in infinitive. Because this is an expression that is mainly for the past, so we need to use the verb used in past, but then it follows and it maintains the same rule as that we use for the past. And this is that if we already have this verb in past, it would be like the auxiliary. The other verb that we are going to have over here is the verb in infinitive. Okay, let's observe the other example. Yeah, so remember this. I used to go seaside every summer. It was in the past. But now in the present, I no longer go to the seaside in the summer. Let's observe some other examples. I used to live. Notice. Over here you are having used in past and live in infinitive. I used to live in the country once, a long time ago. I live in the country, but now I don't live in the country. So it means a past activity. Sam used to spend his summer holidays in Mexico, but now he doesn't anymore. Notice again, used in past and spent in infinitive. I used to smoke, but now I have stopped. It is not possible to say I was used to smoke. That's different. Christine used to eat meat, but now she's a vegetarian. Sarah used to be fat, but now she's thin. Maybe because she exercised or because she went on a diet or had a surgery, whatever. Jerry used to study English, but he doesn't now. So don't forget, remember that they are used to talk only about past actions. All right? Don't get confused with these other uses. Okay? I used to live in the country. I am used to living in the country, or I got used to living in the country. These are very different. The only thing that you may know in this moment is this one, which is the first over here with the grammar of the used, the expression used in past, and then the verb in infinitive. Don't pay attention to the other ones. What would be the difference between these three sentences that we have over here? Let's observe. In the first one, that's what I already said to you. I used to live in the country. It was talking about the past. I no longer live in the country. I live in a big city now. The other one, which is different, I am used to living in the country, is a familiar situation to you. So it is something that you commonly live in this moment. And the other one, I got used to living in the country, is something in the process of becoming normal to you. And that's very different. As I was expecting some of you to participate tonight in the video conference, I wanted to ask you these questions. Because nobody is over here tonight, I'm going to leave this for you in order to express your own idea. So let's see. Okay, so I want you to try to form questions with the words you have over here. Word, to, etc. Okay, and now taking into account the picture and the words, the information you have over there, I want you to create sentences about Thomas. Example, Thomas used to, but now he. Let's take a look to what we have. You have the two options here. 20 years ago, do a lot of sport, have a lot of hair, be quite slim, not have a girlfriend, have a bicycle, not have much money. And this is not do any sport, not have much hair. He's overweight now. He's married, he has a car, and he gets a good salary. I will write one example for you to know how to write it down. So it would be Thomas used to do a lot of sport, But now he does not anymore. All right, notice I am using right here the expression used to do, and because I am comparing, so I'm saying now he does not anymore. All right. So now it's your turn. Try to create more sentences with the expression used to. If you want further reflection or information about this, I recommend these links over here that may be useful for you to find more examples and more information about it. Okay, I hope it may work to you. And as always, my invitation is open to you in order to participate in these video conferences every week, every Thursday at 9 o'clock. Have a good night. Thank you.